All right, so let's talk about this. All right, now, now that all the hype is done, the fight is done, all the talk is over. Well, it's time to start to talk up again. Okay, I mean, it's like many people saying that Errol Spence was exposed by the man Sean Porter, right? Some say no. Now you ask me, was he exposed? I'm gonna say no, because it's hard to look good against Sean Porter. You can ask Keith Thurman, you can ask Kell Brook, you can ask Danny Garcia. All right, it's real hard to look good against the guy. But I can tell you who was exposed: the fans. All right. So it wasn't Errol Spence that was exposed. It was his fans that was exposed. Okay. Now, we're talking about, the fans, all right? When people talk about Errol Spence, all right, they're not talking about Spence the boxer. I mean, really, no one hates Errol Spence. I mean, if that was the case, no one would watch the fights, all right? No one would have paid for the fights, okay? I mean, say I didn't pay for it. I had to go out to a sports bar, to watch it. You know what I'm saying? But talking about the sports bar, the most biggest, nicest sports bar in my area wasn't showing the fight. I'm like, what? I mean, they had everything else on except for the fight. It was like, oh no, not the Errol Spence versus Porter fight. We did have the Garcia versus Spence, but not this one here. Man, I was upset. But I could tell you one thing: I knew something wasn't right, because when I drove up in the parking lot, it was a lot of empty spaces there. I'm like, well, man, a lot of people ain't coming to see the fight. They must be staying home to watch the fight. Who knows? But coming to find out, they weren't showing the fight. That's why the place was so empty, huh? So I had to go to a bar slash strip club to see it and everything. And there is horrible, because the girls, they want the attention, and all the guys, we're there for the fight. We're not paying attention to the girls up there dancing. I know I had my eyes on that stream. Like, dang, this is good. I mean, that the whole entire fight card was good. Okay, the David Benavidez fight and Andre Darrell. Oh my goodness, good fight, boy. And you see the way he opened up that cut over Darrell's eye, that old cut. All right. Now, talking about that cut, the same thing's gonna happen to Tyson Fury. All right. I mean, looks like that's a cut that'll never heal. All right. So even if Tyson Fury takes off a year, okay, that cut can still be open. I mean, because it was a real bad cut. All right. So yeah, I believe Tyson Fury, he's done in that case. You know what I'm saying? Because that cut will open, and I don't think they're gonna let it continue. But back with the fans. All right. So when people talk about Errol Spence, like I was saying, they're really talking to the fans. All right. Because the fans is so, they look at Spence as so high and mighty. Okay. Like all boxing fans do. Okay. When they have their favorite boxer, you hear and see the videos, other people saying, oh, Vasily Lomachenko, he is not the Jesus, or Vasily Lomachenko, he's not God, or anything like that. Okay. But you got other people doing the same thing. Those are fans for you. Those are hardcore fanboys. Okay, that's what they're going to do. All right, they likes the guy. In this day and age, everybody has their own favorite boxer. So you can tell boxing is popping, in this era. I mean, you got, the Errol Spence fanboys, the Porter fanboys, the Crawford, the Vasily Lomachenko, the Virgil Ortiz. I should know. I like Virgil Ortiz. Canelo Alvarez. It's like you got fanboys coming from all over the place now. All right. So they all going to put their fighter on a high pedestal. Okay. They all going to overhype him. All right. Now, the Errol Spence fanboys were saying it's going to be a knockout. Yeah, he's going to knock him out in 3 rounds. Some thought he'll be knocked out in 10 rounds. Although, Errol Spence himself said he's going to get him up out of there. All right, so Kid, was he exposed by doing that? I'm gonna say no. Even though he said he'll get Porter up out of there, most likely he was, being a puppet because what his fanboys are saying. All right, now let's look at it this way with his knockouts, okay? Because he was saying that he mostly knocked everybody out, and in his amateur career, in his professional career, he did it with body shots, okay? But those were low-level opponents, okay? Now that he's taken on more, good opposition, those knockouts are beginning to come to a cease now, okay? His past two fights went the distance, okay? Ocampo, he knocked out with a body shot, looked like a low blow. Now, yeah, Ocampo, he wasn't built for it because Sean Porter, he took I don't know how many low blows and still coming back. And Lamont Peterson, he had no business in the ring with him. We all knew he was overmatched. And, hey, he called it a career after that, right? I guess that was Lamont Peterson's career defining moment there. Go out with a bang, okay? But, yeah, just like, back with the knockout strategy, okay? Just like with Keith Thurman, okay? Keith Thurman was called Keith One Time Thurman because it only took one time to knock you out, all right? But as he started taking on better competition, Keith Thurman knockout came to a cease. Same thing with Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia was knocking dudes out left and right with that wild right hand of his. But as he started taking on, like I said, better competition, he hasn't had too many knockouts. Okay? That's how I roll. Now, going back with the fourth round of the fight, okay? I was kind of scared. I'm like, yo, what the hell is wrong with Errol Spence? He's just standing there. And Sean Porter was looking good on the outside, boxing him, hitting him with body shots, uppercuts, snapping his head back and everything, okay? I'm like, well, maybe he just taking this round off, Errol Spence, that is. But wait, it's only the fourth round. So I don't know. Is he tired yet? Who knows, man? I guess that rumor with the PEDs is just false. Because if he was tired in the fourth round, so, damn, he couldn't be on no damn PEDs, right? So, he came back alive, I said, what, at like towards the end of the fight, end of the round, you know what I mean? Keith, I'm getting their names mixed up, my goodness. Errol Spence came back to life, you know what I mean? But still, I gave that round to Porter. Now, throughout the whole entire fight, I had the whole thing a draw. And you know what else I didn't like? It was like watching Olympic boxing. You know how they always against America, like the American can land 2 or 3 punches and they'll only have that he landed one and look like they'll give the 2 or 3 punches to his opponent who didn't even throw a punch. That's what they was doing last night when they was counting the punches. They had Sean Porter down on punches, and I'm sitting here watching this dude land I don't know how many punches on Spence, especially in the fourth round, and they still kept Porter at, I think, at what, 5, 6 punches? And then when Errol Spence threw one, his punch output went from 10 to like 25. I'm like, wait a minute, how's that? He just threw one punch. So yeah, man, look, this fight was for Errol Spence to win, okay? I mean, this is 2 champions versus champion. Errol Spence, he's a star in the making. He's not one now, okay? He's one in the making, okay? So this fight was for him to win. So even if the knockdown did not happen later on in the fight, it would not have been scored a majority draw. I had it a draw, all right, going into the fight. It could have been a draw without the knockdown, but even with the knockdown, it could have been a majority draw, all right? But the fight is for Errol Spence to win. They want him to be the face of the PBC. Okay, that's their next star. All right. But as I'm sitting here watching, I'm like, damn, I don't know about Crawford. I mean, if Spence couldn't handle Porter in the fourth round like that, how is he going to handle Terrence Crawford? How is he going to handle Virgil Ortiz? And so who knows, man? This could be short-lived for my man Spence. It was a great fight, though, and I enjoyed every single bit of it. So, anyways, that's my take on this CMD boxing reports. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one.